if you were actually watching us live, my entire place just lost power and kicked back on. So that's what happened. That's where I was. And now we're back. We're going to start right from the beginning. That way we can replace this live with the previous one for the replays and stuff like that and save people the time. So in this one, for those of you who aren't familiar with me, Scalability was created because I wanted to help people that are duct taping a bunch of software get it into one place, one username, one password, one login, handle all of your stuff to where you could do websites, courses, all of it in one place. I had 5 years of coaching people one-on-one, and we launched the software to bring the automation and the software element into it so that we could just continue to streamline for clients and create it to where it could work around lives, families, ministries. For me personally, I believe God created for 6 days, and then he set everything on automation so he could spend time in relationship with us. And I feel like I'm going to personally try and do that myself with my business and with my ministry that God's given me so that I can be in relationship with people, not running around doing texts and emails and busy work that could be automated. And so our goal here is to teach you how to do the same. I see as if God gave me something, then I need to multiply it. I am mandated to multiply it. And my way of multiplying my giving is to teach other kingdom-minded entrepreneurs how to make a ton of money so that we can give back as a collective and take more ground for the kingdom. I'll only be able to make only so much money. Even if I make billions, I can only do so much. But if I could teach 1,000 other kingdom-minded entrepreneurs how to make money as well, and we're all giving, then we can take a lot more ground a lot faster. So our goal is to not just have you pay for software for a couple months and then realize you can't figure it out, it's not working for you, and then cancel your subscription, and I make money and you waste time and money. That's not our goal at all. Our goal is to help you win with it, to learn how to make it work in your business, in your ministry, right where you're at, so that you can scale and multiply what God gave you as well. So on our Wednesday calls where I go live like this, if you are a Scalability subscriber, you have access to live Q&A with me in the back room where you get to see everything from the real perspective of what happens, good, bad, and indifferent. And we can dig into your questions personally and one-on-one after we finish up these live Zooms or these live streams to YouTube. So today, I want to talk to you about creating your courses in Scalability and moving your courses over. If you're currently using something like Thinkific or Kajabi or something along those lines, then and you've switched into Scalability or you're thinking about switching into Scalability, I want to show you how you can make that transition easy and bring your content over. And then I will also try to keep an eye on the private chat that we have inside with our people that are behind our backstage, and then the live comments on the YouTube channel. So if you have questions as we go, put them in the comments below this, and I will actually answer you live as we're building this out and as we're going through the steps. If you're catching on the replay, perfectly fine. Put your questions in the comments. We will still answer them. We are building our community and dedicating to YouTube. YouTube is our platform for this entire 2024. So we're going to continue releasing how-tos. We're going to continue going live, answering your questions, and chatting with you and building community, following, and success on our YouTube channel. So let's dig into the actual courses inside of Scalability. Give me a second here to share my screen. Here we go. We'll get that front and center as big as it can. For those of you who are watching in the back room or on YouTube, if something doesn't look right, put it in the comments. This actually is live, and I want to make sure that you guys are able to see everything and get everything that I'm going to hand you guys today. So let's dig in. If we jump over to Scalability, this is a demo account. So when you first log in, you're going to see your dashboard. On this left side menu, if we scroll down, you'll see courses. When you click on courses, it's going to bring you up to basically just a let's get started page. Now at the top, you'll see courses, communities, and certificates. Communities actually allows you to create your own groups and replace like Facebook groups, Circle, Mighty Networks. You can actually build your own communities inside Scalability, but that's for another video. Courses. This says dashboard, which just brings you to right here where we're at. But products and offers are two important pieces that I want to talk about today specifically. Products are the course itself. So let's say I have an affiliate course, and I've got a real estate course, and I've got a lead gen course. Each one of those are courses. I then have to have an offer for each course. So if I have 3 courses, I would have 3 offers. Okay, right underneath it, you'll see offers. You would create a course, create an offer for each course. Now, offers can be unlimited though. If you have 3 courses, you'll have an offer for each one. Click here to buy this course. Click here to buy this course. Click here to buy this one. And so on for however many you have. But let's say you have 10 courses and you have 10 offers, one for each course. Then you want to create 5 different bundles where people can buy these 2 courses or these 2 courses or these 2 or these 2. You can have 10 offers, one for each of your courses, and you can have an 11th offer that offers these 2 courses, a 12th offer that can bundle all of them, and you get all of these courses with this one offer. So what that allows you to do is say, each one of these courses is $100 a piece. Click here to buy this one, or this one. Or buy all of them for $350. Click here and it gives them access to all 5 of them all at once for one payment of $350. It streamlines it for your people, and bundles have a tendency to sell well because people feel like, I'm getting more for my money. Why not upgrade and get the extra stuff? Okay, so it can help improve your sales. Now, let's go straight into products here. So if you are creating a course or bringing a course over, this is where you're going to start. You click on courses on the left, courses, products at the top, and in the top right corner, click create product. Now, the first thing this is going to do is brings you up 4 options here to start with, right? Each one of these is a sprint course, marathon, membership, and build your own. Build your own, you're going to start from scratch. Blank screen, you got to lay out the category and the lessons underneath it. With a sprint course, it's going to give you a category with a few lessons already built underneath it, and you can just swap the text and the pictures in the video. A marathon course is going to give you a category and some lessons, a category and some lessons, a category and some lessons. It basically just gives you a bigger frameworked course to start from. So it puts the elements in place for a longer course, more categories, more lessons, and then you can go in and change the content. So I'm going to show you what each one of these looks like real quick. We'll start with the sprint course. If we click on start building with the sprint course, you're going to name it and create the product. Scalability is going to automatically mock up a category, course contents, and then lessons, welcome, lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, what's next. It mocked these up for you already, and all we have to do to edit any one of these pieces is we just click on it, and this brings us in to edit the title and the description underneath, and you see here's the lessons and stuff underneath as well. If I go back to the course demo, that was the headline. If I click on this lesson, it will take me into the editor, and here I can select a video and upload from my computer, and then I can publish or draft it. Right underneath that, there's a post thumbnail with the measurements that you need, 1280 by 720, and you just click select image and upload it from your computer, and boom, it's there. Underneath each video, when they see the course, it will have a title and text, and you can change the text right here. I'll show you what this looks like in just a minute. And then right over here to the right, you'll see files. You can click add files and upload PDFs, downloadables. If you have a slide deck, you can upload that to where they can download it. Anything that's PDF downloadable, a worksheet or anything like that, you upload it right here and it'll show up inside this lesson as a downloadable. So we see kind of the layout and how easy it is to make changes. Right here under welcome aboard, it says preview. If I click preview, you're going to see what this will actually look like inside this lesson. It's not the course overview when somebody comes to the course, it's inside this specific lesson that you're working on. So as you can see here, here's the text with a mark as complete button. If we go back into the editor, here's the text. Okay, so if we change this text, we click save, and then we can update this. It's that quick and easy to make changes to the text. When we add a video right here, that video will show up right above this section. So you'll have a big video right here, and then over to the right, they're going to see what the next lesson is. You saw the wireframe that came when we picked Sprint course. It mocked up the course contents category, and then it had a lesson for welcome aboard, lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, what's next. Underneath that, you'll see the instructor, and if you have downloads, if you upload a file here where it's like download this worksheet or something like that, it will show up right here on this right side, right underneath the menu. So I'm going to show you what this looks like built out so you have an idea. This is an account that has some courses that we have. And if we jump into this course here, and I go into this first lesson, you see here is the editor, right? I have a photo uploaded, we have a headline, we have text underneath it, and oh, looks like we don't have a video on that one. Let me grab a different one. This one here, we have a video, it's published, we have a photo, right underneath that we have text and no download. So if I preview this, this is what it'll look like after you get your stuff plugged in. So you see here, it has a video, right? Here it has the lesson off to the right. It's hard to stop a video where you don't look silly. You notice that? Like I stopped it 3 times and I had a weird face on all 3 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7. Just keep doing. Play with that yourself. Right here on the right, they see the next lessons, and each one of these is the thumbnail. So we see these little black picture with the red play thing in it, right? When you go in here, that's this post thumbnail. So when you change this post thumbnail, what I like to do is make one that's branded for your course and use it for all of them. So you see here, it's the same one for all of these. That way I'm creating one photo that's 12 by 80 or 1280 by 720, and I'm uploading that and I'm using it on every lesson. Okay. So as you can see here, I can scroll down underneath that. You see I've got text. We have a lot of text built out in here for this one, right, where they can read through it. So there's no limit on the text. Right underneath that is mark complete. So after you do the video, it will allow you the opportunity to click mark complete and move on to the next lesson. I'm in preview mode, so it might just be a problem there. And then here it gives you the headlines where they can click back to any part of the course that they want. Okay, so that's what it looks like when it's all built out. If I'm moving a course over from another platform, Kajabi, Thinkific, whatever, if I'm moving a course over, I'm going to pick a sprint course or a marathon course, and I'm going to open 2 tabs in my internet browser, 2 windows. I'm going to open up Scalability with the builder like this, and I'm going to open up whatever my course is currently in side by side so I can see them. Then I'm simply going to go, okay, I had this video, download this video and put it over here on this course. I have this text on my course over here. Highlight the text, copy it, scroll down, paste it in here. I have this download over there. Great, upload it here. I'd literally just look side by side so you can see what your course looks like and you're just rebuilding it over. There's no good way to transfer a course with like, click this button and it all just comes over. The builders make it to where you have to build it inside of theirs no matter what software it is. So there's no good way to like click and transfer. You're going to have to rebuild each piece as you come across. And then you can preview it, click publish, and save. Now, when we click back, for those of you who didn't see that, right above welcome aboard, where it says Sprint Course Demo, I can click there to go back to this, and you see I've got the course contents and these 5 lessons. If I go back out to my products, here, let's say you have a longer course that's more than 1 category and more than 5 lessons, right? So you're going to need more of that marathon style. You come into courses on the left, courses at the top, products, click create product, marathon course, name it, create the product, and it's going to automatically mock this up for you. We have a category, 3 lessons, a category, 3 lessons, category, 3 lessons, you get the point. The marathon course laid out more categories and lessons for you. Anytime, let's say your fundamentals actually had 4 concepts instead of 3. right here next to fundamentals, I can click this plus and add a lesson or a subcategory or an assessment. You can actually make it to where they have to do these 3 lessons, and then you add an assessment at the bottom. And it'll show up as an assessment. So they'll complete one, they'll say mark is complete, it'll take them to the next, mark is complete, takes them to this, and then it'll take them to an assessment. And inside of there, you can actually have instructions and you can have a template, confirmation messages, things like that. So this will actually let you kind of like create a test, if you will, or something they have to do before they're able to move on to the next one. So this is how you go in and actually create categories, lessons, subcategories, assessments, just by swapping out the details and then publish everything. And when you preview it, it's going to give you the overall preview from the front. So this other preview that we showed you here, this is inside the lesson, right? I'm editing a lesson. I can preview this lesson, not the whole course. What we just did here, we're in the editor for the whole course, and we click preview, and this shows us what the course looks like before they jump into the lessons. Okay, so that gives you the overall. Now here is one that this one here, this is my course, and if we preview this for the lesson overall, what they see when they come in, right, is they've got the headline with the start the course now. Right underneath that, we've got each one of the sections and each one of the lessons. And as you scroll down, you'll see the next section, the next lesson. You see I used all the thumbnails are the same to where I had one thumbnail and just uploaded the same. And then any one of these you can click on and it's going to take you straight in. You see the video, text underneath, you see the next videos and the presenter. And they can just click go back to go back out to the main menu. So when you're here, right, and you preview it, it's going to show up like this first. Naturally, this one here has already been built out, right? This is a program that we sell. It's already up and running. So this is what it looks like when it's all done. This is what yours will look like the very first time you put in the wireframe and you preview it to figure out what's going on and where the pieces are. Now, I'll show you how to make some changes to the design here as well, but I want to make sure we don't have any questions first. So let me jump over here. Let me check the comments and everything. If you got anything, put it in the comments right now. Is this good? Is it helpful? Is it easy? Are you lost? Where are you at? Good. I'm seeing helpful, very helpful. I'm not seeing any other comments or questions. So we're going to keep moving. So for those of you who are watching, our lives are going to be more build out style. These are going to be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour long. And then all of our how-tos are going to be more your simplified processes. This is how you get it done, move on. I do not want to lead you guys into learning loops. I want to lead you to figure out your problem, how to do this. Show you exactly how to do it as quick as possible, as smooth and streamlined as possible, and then you can go and implement off of those videos. That's my goal for our entire channel. And then our Wednesdays are to help you like answer questions and go more in depth like this with some of that behind the scenes stuff. So here we've got the marathon course demo, right? And we previewed it. And our preview looks like this. Now, when you're here in the mockup, let's say you go through this and you click on the headlines and you change your headlines and you go back and you click into each one of these lessons and you've added your content, you've put your videos, you've put your text, you've put your downloads, you've got your course. Now, obviously, we don't want it to look like this. We need it branded. So next thing you're going to do is right here at the top, when you're in this editor where you see all of your courses and lessons, up here at the top, you're going to click Details, and this will be your first place where you can add a little customization to it. So here we say title, marathon course, description, YouTube demo, product thumbnail, 1280 by 720. You can select and upload an image. This product thumbnail is going to be what people see here. So each one of these is an example of courses that we currently have built out. And you see here, this picture is what you see, and then it's got a headline right underneath it. When you sell a course, people get access to it by logging into your online portal, and they will see your course with a photo and a headline. That is this right here. This is your headline, your title. This is your thumbnail. That's what shows up right here. Then when people click into this, it takes them in and they see the lessons and everything. Naturally, we're in the editor here, so they're not seeing that. But this is what they will see on the front side. Then they'll click into the course and they can go through the lessons. So here is where you change that, right? At the top, details, give it a title, upload your photo, and then right underneath that, customization. Here you can change and put in your name. You put in your name. You can upload a picture of yourself. It gives you the measurements for everything, 300 by 300. Your name again, name, title, put in your bio, a logo image. It gives you the measurements. It's making it to where we've given you the measurements for everything. All you got to do is upload the photo or the file or whatever in the measurements we've given you, and everything will plug right into where it needs to go. So here, even the favicon. The favicon is 32 by 32. Favicon looks blurry when you upload it here at 32 to 32, just so you know. If you guys create, say you go to Canva and you take your logo and you make a canvas that's 40 by 40 is the smallest you can go on Canva, but it'll work. Make a 40 by 40 on Canva and you upload your logo like this S that I've got up here in the top left corner. When you do that on Canva, it's going to look blurry. It's okay because it looks blurry because it's designed this big at 40 by 40 and you're looking at it on your screen at 3 inches, so it blurs it out. Where the favicon is this image that goes up here in these headline URL bars. So up top, when you click on the YouTube URL, it has the little YouTube red rectangle with the white triangle, right? Over here on Scalability, you see this URL and it's got my little S up there in the top? That's your favicon. So whatever favicon you want, you see here, if I go to this course and I click on this course and I click preview, look up here in the top. The favicon is this little circle VIP. You notice that's the same little circle VIP that's branded in the course. So your favicon, this little image right here, is what's going to show up on the tab when they go and open your course and start going through it. The idea is to be able to customize everything. Brand it to you. Brand it to your course. That way it looks good and people feel like it's all professional. If you're super techie and you like building things with code, if you click on advanced, you can get into all the CSS and headers and footers and all that type of stuff. I don't do that. It's over my tech head. But if you do that, that's where you do it. Now, the next thing that we need to look at is customizing the actual. So what I just showed you there was how we customize this, right? We have the image, the logo, and then or the name and the image. Then when they go into it, you know how to make the changes inside. But now, how do we make the changes to this, right? That's where we're at next. How do we put your logo and stuff up here? How do we change this header and the layout here to where it just kind of looks right? Because if you notice here, the introduction and lessons are on the left. And if you notice this one that I have, my lessons are on the left. Or I'm sorry, my presenter is on the left and my lessons are on the right. This one naturally is going to mock it up like this. So the next thing we do for making those changes is right here at the top, we're going to click Customize. And on the Customize, it's going to give you basically 3 mock-ups that are already kind of done, right? I'm a fan of this one just because I use the same one for every course. You get used to it. You know where to make the changes. So that's the one I'm going to show you right now. And this is the one, you see how it changes the layout to where it has the lessons and everything. If I click apply, it's going to immediately just take that and apply it. First thing I want to do is change it, make it look like my stuff. So if I click customize, this will open up the theme settings. And here you'll see that header image, the start course button, and the things underneath it, right? And you notice here the lessons move to the right and the instructor's on the left. So this is the first thing here. You'll see layout is theme settings. And when you click that, it's going to show you the drop down. And what you do here is you change something, click save, and then look over here to see what changed. Okay? Like when you're trying to figure this out in the beginning, you're not going to remember, oh, if I go to sections and click on the course body, and I've got category, subcategory, category description, lesson description, I can change the colors for every one of them and the font for every one of them. You can change the font, the size, and the color for each one. So you can make it super custom. Right at the beginning, how many of you are already looking at this going, holy crap, I don't know what all that means? Exactly. That's fine. Everybody's that way in the beginning. If it's 4 months in between I've made a course, I'm doing it. What I'm saying is we make a change and then we save the changes and then you go over here and you figure out what changed. That way it's like, oh, what did I just change? Where did that color change? Right? That's what you want to do so that you can get used to what part is what. Okay? So understand there is a learning curve here as finding what all this means because we've given you so much versatility to be able to actually make changes. Like it's not an out of the box, look like everybody else's course. You can make changes and make it custom and branded to you. So naturally, when we add more features, there's more stuff to get lost in. So just test it. Click on the header. This is going to be your up here, right? Your colors here. If I click on the background color, we can just change the colors. Click OK, click save. And you see there, it changed that to red. You're like, oh, that's what that does. It's literally like test it. We changed it to red, click save, boom. Oh, I definitely don't want that. So click back on it, make it white, click OK, click save. It's back to the way that it was. And you go, oh, okay, that's that. What's the hero? Click on it, upload a photo. Your hero is this yellow image right here, the background image. So right here, you see this background image where it's got me off to the left, VIP ghosted in the right. This is one long image. That's your hero image right here, and it tells you 1600 by 350. So you know exactly what size to make that to change this header, this image behind it. Okay, so click through these things, right? And this is how you're going to change the way it looks. We've got a layout here and a theme setting. This is the overall theme setting from out here. Then we've got sections. And this has the headers and the hero and lesson and progress, the course body, the instructor. You can change the fonts and the colors of each one of these headlines in these different categories. So I would encourage you get in here, and this is where you make the final touches to dial in the design behind your actual course. Now, when you feel like you got this the way you want it, understand you're still going to make changes later because all of us change our mind. All of us update things. All of us go, oh, now that I look at this over and over, I would like that to be a little bigger. So when you get it close, up here in the top right, you can preview it at any time. So you can make changes, preview, and see what it looks like. And then before you're done, click Save Theme and Apply Theme. When you save it, you're saving all the changes. When you apply it, you're saying, I want to actually use this for the course that I just built. Now apply it to the course that I just built. And it will go through all of the content that you just put in there, your videos, your headlines, your subheadlines, your lessons, and it will actually change it all to make it look the way you designed it in here. So think of this as the design gallery for the overall look and feel of the whole course. You dial it in here with the preview here, and then you apply it, and it pushes it through the entire course all at once. Okay, at any time, you just click back to gallery, and it'll bring you back to here. Each one of these are the same. You can click on customize, go in and make the changes inside. And this is going to be where you actually change the features of the way it looks overall. Okay, now let's jump back real quick. I'm going to go over courses here at the top. Actually, let me pause for just a second. Check the YouTube again. Check the comments. Does anybody have any questions? Is this good? Is it making sense? Helpful, very helpful. Yes, helpful and sure. This is how I teach too. Quick, see the progress. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes. What's a favicon? Good, we got that already. And we understand when we have um, when we have the pieces, right? You're changing something and then you're previewing it. Change it, save it, preview it. Change it, save it, preview it. This is how you dial in those things. If you try to figure out what all of it means before you go making changes and doing stuff, that's going to cause it to be way too much information. If you just say, this is what I need to do, or this is the editor, now I'll just change a color and then preview it and see where that is, and then change it back, then it's like, okay, now it's not that big a deal. You're just testing things. Okay. So I see you said can't take in too much like information. Trust me, it's a lot. I know. That's why we want to make sure that we have some of these long ones. And later, I'll release individual videos for each one of these where it'll be how to create a product. Boom. And it'll be a short video just going in and creating a sprint or a marathon. And then it'll be how to make the changes to that. So these long ones like today, for those of you who like to sit on long form, you get kind of a start to finish for all of it. But just know we'll be releasing videos for each section too, to where this one long one that might end up being an hour long ends up being 10 separate videos that are all short. So at any time you guys will be able to go back, just keep up with the channel, subscribe, like, hit the notifications. That way you know when we upload something. And when we launch those, you'll be able to kind of go back as refreshers. Okay, so that's what these are for anyway. Let me make sure we don't have anything on the YouTube. I don't know how to check it there, so I'll check it in here. All right, so now we know how to get a course. We know how to put our content into a course. We know how to change the details and then to customize the course. Now I want to show you the offers so you can create an offer for your course. If we go just back out to your products here, up at the top, you'll see courses, dashboard, products, offers. When we click on offers, you'll see here, we've got our membership full price, but that's the only offer here. If we click create offer in the top, we can give it a title. So let's say sprint demo. The products, I'm going to choose the sprint demo. You see both of them show up here, marathon and the sprint. I'm just going to say sprint demo. You see, I can actually add the other one too. So I can say when they get this, they get both of them, but I don't want to. I want this to be one offer for sprint, and I want them to get just the sprint course. I can make it free or paid. This doesn't matter. You can change this as soon as you're done. And then the payment, you can toggle to test mode, but don't worry about these right now. Just sprint and add the product. Click create. That's it. We have an offer. Now we can customize that offer so it looks pretty. We publish it, change the price, right? Save the plan. We can add an image for it. And if you see here, we can add the title, we can nickname it, we can give it a description. And then underneath it, you see the sprint course demo. Okay. If I just click save, now I'm going to go back to my offers. And here we refresh this. Let's see, did I do something that didn't show up here? It didn't show up my course, so I did something wrong. See, even I do something wrong. And I do this all the time. Okay, we'll just do this again. Click customer process here. All right, so we're going to create an offer. Sprint demo. We're going to select a price. Click create. To collect payments. I'm going to make sure I'm not missing something here. Save. Offer successfully saved. Let's go back to offers. It's not showing up still. So we're going to create a marathon. And then we're going to select the marathon course. Now, I'm going to create. Oh, maybe I didn't publish it. Let me see if that changes things. There we go. I'm going to do this real quick because I just didn't publish the last one. That was the problem here. I didn't have it published. Okay, save. Now if I go back to offers, we have a sprint demo and we have a marathon demo. So now we have a sprint demo course and we have a marathon demo course. If you get this offer, you get the sprint course. If you get this marathon offer, you get the marathon course. Now we can create an offer that says demo bundle, just for demo's sake. And then here I can say, I want them to get both of these courses when they buy this one, right? So now if they click the demo bundle, they're going to get both of these courses. I can create this, publish it. I can give this one a price of, let's say $250. Save the plan, come back to the offers. And you see here, we've got the demo bundle is $250, but I could go into the marathon and let's make this one $97. And we'll save that. And then we'll make this one $97. Save that. Back to offers. So this is to give you a real quick overview, of course, right? But now you've got the sprint demo for $97, marathon demo for $97, and there's one product for each one. So the sprint demo gets you the sprint course, marathon course. Demo bundle is $250 to where they could save $50 if they bundle them and get them both, and they get both courses. So this is a quick offer for each one of your products or courses and how you can bundle those together. The more courses you have, the more you can bundle. So say here, each one of these is a different course, but we give all of these courses as one bundle. I don't sell them separately at all. So I actually have 6 courses and one offer. And the offer is just the bundle. That's it. You buy for this, you get all 6 of them. So here I'm showing you have an offer for the demo, for the sprint, 1. You have the offer for the marathon, 1. You could get rid of these and only have the demo bundle. So you could just do one offer and bundle all of your courses. So where would that come in handy was, say, a subscription model. If you have a subscription where people pay monthly to be a part of your membership and you give them access to all of your courses as long as they're paying their membership, you simply make it to where they sign up and they pay their membership, they get access to all the courses. You just bundle them all up, and it's like if they have this tag, they get all of them. So that's how you create your offers and how you create your products. And each one of these, you can hover over them and click preview, and it'll take you directly to a cash out page. So you could send links directly to people and they could buy just the sprint demo without going through sales funnels. So let's say you create a quick course and you just want to push it out through text or to email to all of your subscribers and say, hey, I just launched this new course. I'm going to give it to you today for $47. Click here. You can make it go directly to the checkout for that. So you don't have to build sales funnels and sales pages and everything else. It's literally link directly to buy now. So if I click into the sprint demo right here, that's what you're editing here. The sprint demo, the description, you're giving this an image, and then you're putting the product on it, and then you can edit the checkout in the top right corner. And here, see what that looks like? When I preview that, it's just like that. They have to put in their name, email, proceed to checkout, and it'll take their $97 payment. So in here, you can actually change the details. You can add a text underneath it. You can change the images. Again, just like before, add an image, hit save, and see what changes. I say edit checkout copy. You can type whatever you want about the course in there, right? Scroll up, click save, and you'll see it show up right there so you can see what it looks like. Now when somebody goes to that course, you can have the name, a description. When you add a photo, if we go back to our offers and we go inside your sprint, this photo that you bring up right here, this is what shows up. Like it shows up on here. It actually puts a photo here. So in that editing space, you can change this header image, you can add a photo, you can add a description, and all that fancy stuff, to where then you have links directly to each offer as well. And it kind of bypasses some of that, the funnel builds. So if you guys have courses and you know you have courses and you're like, I want to focus on getting my courses and then out to my audience that I already have, you don't have to worry about building your sales pages and your upsells and all of that. It can be a progression. You can move your course over, you can make it free, and you can send a link directly to everybody in your audience. So they click the link, they put in their name, email, and it'll log them into the platform. And they'll automatically have access to the courses that you have inside of there. I hope this is helpful. Is this making sense? Do we feel lost, or does it feel like we could figure it out? I'm gonna look at the comments here real quick. Fantastic. Love it. Good. Thank you for the feedback. Awesome. Okay, well, I am going to wrap up for the live here on YouTube, and we're going to end the stream here, jump into the live Q&A with the people that are backstage. Remember, if you're not a Scalability subscriber, you can start your 14-day free trial somewhere around this video. And then as a Scalability subscriber, you will get text and email links to join us backstage, where you can ask your questions one-on-one with me, and we can help dial you in. But thank you for your time. Every Wednesday, noon Central Time, we will be live on YouTube going deeper into Q&A, live builds, and showing you how to actually fill in all the pieces between the training and the how-to videos. Thank you for your time. We'll see you guys next week.